Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, I move that this debate be now adjourned.
The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. To the contrary? No. The ayes have it. Party vote is called for. Would the clerk please conduct a party vote?
New Zealand National.
59 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
33 votes opposed.
Green Party.
14 votes opposed.
New Zealand First.
7 votes opposed.
Māori Party.
3 votes in favour.
Mana.
1 opposed.
ACT New Zealand.
1 in favour.
United Future.
1 in favour.
Brendan Horan.
1 opposed.
The ayes are 64, the noes are 56. The motion is agreed to. This debate is adjourned and is set down for resumption next sitting day.
Mr Speaker.
Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, I move that urgency be accorded the introduction and first reading of the Housing Accords and Special Housing Areas Bill and its referral to a select committee, the introduction and first reading of the Social Housing Reform, Housing Restructuring and Tenancy Matters Amendment Bill and its referral to a select committee, the introduction and passing of the New Zealand Public Health and Disability Amendment Bill No. 2, the introduction and passing of the Crown Minerals Amendment Act 2013 Amendment Bill, the introduction and passing of the Customs and Excise Budget Measures Motor Spirits Amendment Bill. Mr Speaker, this suite of bills is all part of the government's budget as announced today. They each have a particular part in delivering on that budget. The two housing bills are related particularly to areas where there is a great deal of shortage, and in particular to the Auckland market, where the Minister of Housing has done a great deal of work with the Auckland Council and to get some speed out of the way in which some of the housing issues up there might be resolved. Mr Speaker, the Public Health and Disability Amendment Bill No. 2 clarifies the government's position on paying families who look after disabled adult children. There is $92 million set aside in this year's budget for that, Mr Speaker, and this bill will give effect to that expenditure. We also intend to pass through all stages the Crown Minerals Amendment Act 2013. This is an amendment to that Act. This bill makes necessary corrections to the Amendment Act before it commences on the 24th of May. It would be therefore appropriate that it goes through all stages in this session of urgency. New Zealand, of course, does increasingly benefit from its petroleum and mineral resources. Finally, Mr Speaker, the Customs and Excise Budget Measures Motor Spirits Amendment Bill increases the petrol tax by 3 cents a litre for each of the next 3 years. And these increases come into effect on the 1st of July, and so it's important that we pass this small and technical bill through all stages this evening. Mr Speaker, the bills in urgency are normally laid on the table at the start of the urgency session. That will occur today once the vote is taken. But I do want to make it clear that copies or advanced drafts of those bills have been provided to all parties, so they have had some time, albeit short, to consider their positions. Well, no, actually, about really almost 3 hours. And we know that 3 hours is a long time in politics.
The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. To the contrary? The ayes have it. As a party vote is called for. A party vote, would the clerk please conduct a party vote?
New Zealand National.
59 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
33 votes opposed.
Green Party.
14 votes opposed.
New Zealand First.
7 votes opposed.
Māori Party.
3 votes in favour.
Mana.
1 opposed.
ACT New Zealand.
1 vote in favour.
United Future.
1 in favour.
Brenton Horan,
1 opposed.
The ayes are 64, the noes are 56. The motion is agreed to. I understand it is the intention of the government to introduce 5 bills.
Housing Accords and Special Housing Areas Bill introduction, Social Housing Reform and Housing Restructuring and Tenancy Matters Amendment Bill